predicting the R1 2026 championship table from P20 to P1. So we'll both be going at our attempts. We'll also be doing the constructors, by the way. And yeah, we probably should get started with this, huh? Yeah, because this is probably going to be a long video. So it'd probably be sensible to get started. As I said, we're doing 20th to 1st. And the constructors. You know, all reminiscent of each other. Anyways, further ado, let's get into this, shall we? And let's start with P20. I'll be going first. P20 in the championship. I am going for short. Don't think Emerald didn't really have a good year last year. They finished 9th in the constructors. And yeah, it's pretty hard to tell who's gonna be straight last, but they didn't really have a good test either. So yeah, someone has to be last, and I think short. For 20th position, I have gone for the obvious choice, Oliver Jackson. Rookies haven't really done very well in recent times. Like, the last two rookies weren't really great. But I still think he'll do well. I don't think DMT Builders are going to be super. Anyways, to P19, I've gone for Oliver Jackson. P19. I do see him getting points, but I don't know, like, DMT Builders, they haven't really shown much, so I don't know how good, if they're going to be good at all. Yeah. I've actually gone for the opposite of you. For P19, I've gone short for basically the same reasons as you, so I'm not really going to get into it. Wow, basically flipped to green so far. P18, I have gone for Edward. Stop. P18, I actually went for Edward as well. Yellow Sheep clearly looking very bad in the test so far. And that sucks, so they have a good livery. But yeah, for Lego, we can see extracting stuff out of the car, but Edward, I can't see extracting anything. Like, Yellow Sheep finished 5th last year, and Edward finished, where did he finish? Like, 16th in the championship. Honestly, like, if I could, and if it makes sense, I honestly would put Edward last. Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, for P17, I have gone for Frank. Stop. I've gone for Frank as well. Oh my goodness, we're agreeing so much. So we both don't think Emeralds are going to be good. No, I don't know. They just don't have like anything to go off of. They just don't have any hype at all. Anyways, P16. This might shock you, but I've gone for Dragma. What? Yeah, I don't know how good BMW is going to be. I think this whole like midfield pack is going to be pretty tight, and yeah, someone has to be picked P16, and I've gone with Dragma. P16, I have gone with Donkey. I noticed that you haven't even mentioned him yet. I have not. But I will, because P15, I've gone for Donkey. I think Donkey's going to score most of the empty builders' points. And yeah, it's going to be enough for P15. For P15, I have gone with Lego. Same thing with Donkey. I think Lego's going to score most of Yellow Sheep's points. But I don't think it'd be many. Like, I generally don't know where they're at, if they're even going to finish the races. For P14, I've gone with Barry. Sart. I don't, like, they've been looking pretty impressive, but I don't know, like, Barry's such a difficult driver. It's like, I think he's just, like, inconsistent. Like, he's good, but, like, in his own times. I just don't understand. For P14, I've gone with Nigel. Ooh, in the Ford. Yeah. I don't honestly have any hope in Nigel. I still don't know why they picked him. And yeah, I don't think Ford is going to be the class of the field like it was. And yeah, I think Nigel's really gonna struggle, just like how Mona's kind of struggled. Just that Nigel wasn't even, yeah, he was in a pretty bad car last year, but I don't even know. Anyways, P13. Here I've gone Lego. I think this is the furthest he's gonna get up in the field. I do think it's gonna be a struggle for Yellow Sheep. Yeah, I can't see them getting much further. P13. I've gone for Kyla. I notice how you haven't put Barry yet. You think Barry's gonna beat Kyla? Yeah. What? Wow, you're crazy. P12. I've gone. Oh no. P11. I've gone for Jason Mailer. In the Jones? Yeah, in the Jones. So hear me out. Ooh, I just don't think Jones is gonna be very good. Like, I think they'll be like third quickest at best. And yeah, I think Jason Mailer might struggle because, like, I just don't see the vision of him going straight into that Jones team. A team who's going to be looking for wins. So Jason Mailer is going to have to be looking for podiums. Which is like, I just think he's going to just collapse under the pressure and it's not going to be great. Especially if Jones are even fighting for the title. I don't know. My P11, I've gone for Jade. I think Jade's going to have a good year. I do think Dragma's going to beat her. I'm not like you that think they're bad. What do you mean? I don't think they're bad. I haven't even predicted like Jade yet. I'm gonna predict Dragma. Anyways, P10, top 10 now. I've gone. I've finally gone for Jade. Yeah, I think BMW are gonna be slightly worse because I think another team might potentially beat them. Potentially. What have you gone for P10? For P10, I've gone for the opposite. I've gone for Dragma. Dragma I think is pretty underrated. You could tell. I think he's a much better driver than what people say he is. Especially in qualifying. Anyways, P9. This one's gonna shock you. Notice, I just realized none of us have actually mentioned any of this team yet. We're both so delusional. P8, P9, sorry. I've gone for Roger Gramsci in the Audi. I think I see the vision. I think Audi's gonna be good this year. They joined in 2024. They had 2 years. They were focusing on this rule set. I think this is gonna be the first year that we see. Also, they have like a goated lineup. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see what happens between Roger Ramsey and Marcus. By the way, I've gone for Marcus P9. Ooh, so we going for the opposite? Yeah, this battle is going to be really interesting. P8. I've gone for Marcus. What have you gone for? I've gone for Rug. Okay, so we did the opposite. Okay. So, yeah, I think Marcus is going to beat Roger Ramsey just mostly because he was at that team before him. I think by the end of the year, Roger Ramsey will be on par, but I think he will honestly struggle. A little bit, at least. Anyways, P7. I've gone for George. What? Yeah, I know he finished second last year, but I just don't think, I think Clarence gonna drop off. Like, I think last year was their chance, and I don't think they're gonna have that chance again. I could be talking complete nonsense. I feel like I am. Anyways, we go up to P5. P5, I've got Ocon. Yep, I think Ocon's gonna beat George this year. A lot of people saying it's gonna happen, but we haven't actually seen it yet. Dude, oh my gosh. For P5, I've gone with Mario. I think he's going to finish there for the same reason as Roger Ramsey. I just think getting used to that new team, Mario's not on like great form. And yeah, getting used to that new team is going to be a struggle. I do think he can potentially get a win though, hopefully. Anyways, to P4. I've gone David Norris. I know I put him for world champion, but yeah, after testing P4. Arthur Zephyr does look good, but I just think it's not good enough. In my opinion. I just realized you're putting Mario to beat your boy. Yes, I am. For P4, this one's gonna shock you too. I've gone for Manton. What? We put both of our boys in P4? Yeah, I just think Ford is not gonna have the car this year. Yeah, and Manton's still a phenomenal driver, so I think the car is not worth being fourth at all, but just Manton's gonna make the difference. It was into the top three. Third position, I have Mario. Oh, I think Mario. I think he's gonna strike gold, and the thing with David Norris is like he just has so much bad luck attached to him like all the time. And Mario, I feel he's better there in like those different conditions, different kind of scenarios. He's able to pick up more points. Anyways, P3, I have gone with George. I think he's gonna fall back one position into third. Yeah, I think Clarence is gonna be good. Yeah, I think George is gonna be pipped by these other two drivers. Anyways, we probably should just go for the champion, right? Okay, my world champion, P1, I have gone for Mark. I think Mark's gonna do it. I think Jones is gonna be great. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa! You went from Mark and you put Jason Miller in 11th. Yeah, remember this is the championship table, not the constructors. Remember that. Okay. Yeah, this is the championship table, not constructors. For my world champion, you might feel well. I've gone for David Norris. What? The one time I didn't predict him, you went for him. That's the most surprising thing, that you went for him. Yeah, I've seen all the signs. David Norris is winning it all. Yeah, they look really good in testing. Arsene Tharston, I have him to win his second world championship. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe he actually went for that. Anyways, let's get to the constructors. P10, I've gone DMT Billers. I think they will do well. More better than last year, obviously. But yeah, it's just like I don't know where to put this team. For P10, I've gone for Emerald. Okay, that's okay. I've actually gone for Emerald P9. I just don't see faith in this team. Like Frank is like okay, but it's like they just have like I feel like mid-tier drivers, and Frank just has to do all the work every year. Anyways, P9, I've gone for Thart. Woo! Yeah, I think they're gonna be P9. They seem hopefully I think their tower might be sorted out. I don't think that really gonna be a problem. But yeah, I just think they're gonna just drop back, not be good. P8, I've gone. I have gone into it. I've gone for Yellow Sheep. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really difficult year, and yeah, they're just gonna drop so many points in the first half of the season that yeah, they won't be able to really recover on up only till P8. For P8, notice I haven't said this team. I've gone for DMT Billers. Woo! Yeah, I think they're gonna have a major improvement. They're gonna be ahead of two teams. Yeah, I think they're gonna be P8. P7, I've gone for Sart. They're gonna stay P7, which is good for them because they're the smallest team on the grid. And that's about it. For P7, I've gone for Yellow Sheep. I think they'll fall from P5 to P7. I think they will be able to catch it back, as you said. Like I can't see them being this bad forever. And yeah, they'll get P7. Anyways, P6, I've gone for BMW. P6, I've gone for Audi. Seems like we're gonna swap these two probably. Yeah, we have. Yeah, cause P5 we're gonna BMW. P4, I mean P5 you're gonna be out. No, the opposite way around. Oh gosh. But yeah, I think it's gonna be close between these two, mostly just because that's kind of how it was, how it felt like last year at times. Because Sart was there, but not there all the time. And obviously because Yellow Sheep's gonna fall down, or so we think. Anyways, P4 now it's gonna get interesting with these top four teams. P4, I've gone for Claren. So they're gonna drop from winning the constructors to P4. yeah, I just think they're not gonna have a good car. There's kind of rumors of them being a little overweight. P4, I've gone for Ford. That's crazy. You lost all hope. Yeah, basically. Basically just more because like Madison's gonna do all the work anyway. So basically just means on like how much points Nigel gets, which I just don't think is gonna be a lot. And yeah, the car is probably not gonna be great anyway, so it'll be even tougher. Anyways, P3, I've gone for Jones, mostly because Jason Mailer. Like I don't think he's gonna get really up to speed this year. P3, I've gone with McLaren, kind of the same reason you, them being overweight. Wait, you've gone for McLaren yet? You put the driver there? Hey, I don't think the constructor and the driver should go back together, mostly. But yeah, I just think this car is gonna probably start slow and they're probably gonna speed up. Anyways, P2, I've gone for Arston Sarston. I've gone for Arston Sarston to win. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've gone for Jones. Ooh. Wait. Okay, for P1, I've gone for Ford. Ooh. P1, I've gone for Arston Sarston. Wow, we just went for like our teams. We just went for the other guys' teams for this whole list. Like you think Arston Sarston's gonna be good, and I think Ford is gonna be good. What is this alternate reality? I don't know, but I'm loving it. I can tell you. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this little video. Yeah, nothing really more to say. Couple weeks until Australia, so yeah, the season's actually getting underway pretty soon, which is crazy. But yeah, finally made this video. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna see you guys later. Next video probably should be our like Australian Grand Prix predictions. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up.